I should be able to hear something. This is Ed Horta. Ed Horta Creative streaming at you live from beautiful Laguna Hills, South Orange County, California. Today is March 2nd, Wednesday, 7:02 p.m. And I am working from home as per usual. And this is workStreams. Well, that's right. This is Ed Horta Creative streaming at you live, beautiful Laguna Hills, South Orange County, California, etc., etc. All right, so I am in the middle of working on something here. I'm just going to go ahead and transfer this over like so. All right, great. So let's open this up here. Just wanted to plug in my new e-commerce business. It's actually not my only business. It's actually a brand under my creative business. So just show you that. Go to File, New, Window. Yes. All right, great. Just give it a nice little. Now I'm still working on this. Just being honest here. What am I looking for? I'm looking for photo prints. .shop. OCPhotoprints.shop. That's right. That's Orange County Photo Prints. I am in Orange County, South Orange County, Laguna Hills to be exact. And this is my website. So this is the website showing. All you gotta do is just upload your picture. It's gotta be a high quality picture, and it'll automatically crop it, set it up. You can have either borderless, or you can have pictures with a border. So I can do glamour shots, I can do head shots, bust shots, I can do orientation, whether you want a portrait, whether you want a landscape. And this is printed with 8 colors. That's right, 8 colors for incredible image reproduction using only Canon materials. That's right. You don't have to have your images only in your phone. You can actually have them in real life. So this is for real life photo albums. Many of people out there don't know that you can actually have a photo in your hands. It doesn't have to be in a computer. So you'll see here that everything's a little bit default there, but I was in the process of fixing all that. But let's go over to one of these here. Yes, borderless print on luster. This is a portrait. And see here, you can also add a fixative. This is something that I tested out and I approve for sale with my products, which is all exclusively Canon products. Yeah, so it looks like this thing's a bit zoomed in here. Probably just go like this. There you go, kind of, sort of. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Now let me show you a couple of the examples here. I don't know what to expect. I do not know what to expect, ladies and gentlemen, but check this out. So what you're seeing there is the luster paper, and what I have printed here is Maxine's wheel. This is my car, my beloved car. So this is how it looks like with luster, and the way I would describe luster is that it has a semi-porous finish. What it does is this little porousness, it allows for a lot more light to reflect. So it does a really good job showing color reproduction. Now remember, this is an actual photo. This is photo paper straight from Canon. I have actual Canon materials, and I buy it from BH Photo in New York. So I'm not messing around. I got the real deal here from official Canon suppliers. So that's my gimmick, is that this is all legit Canon. I've worked in the industry for so long, and one of the things that always bothers me is that everybody's using counterfeit inks, counterfeit toners, counterfeit everything, and it's all to save a buck. And I'm like, well, when are you gonna ever trust anybody? And no, I'm here about bringing trust to everybody. Now this one here, this one's probably gonna be my favorite. This is the Pro Platinum. This is the Canon Pro Platinum. Whew, let me tell you about this one. Now, this one is just a rich image. I mean, if you want to have a photograph printed out at 8.5 by 11, borderless. I mean, just look at that. It's borderless. Borderless. You know what I mean? Just borderless. It's so beautiful. It's like, it's my car. It takes me back to that day in Long Beach. This is Signal Hill. And that's when I took it. I drove up the hill. It was a sunset. Just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. I am getting a phone call. I'll just go ahead and hit mute here. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Ed Horta. Ed Horta Creative, streaming at you live from beautiful Laguna Hills, South Orange County, California. And I was just admiring at these prints here for the Pro Platinum. My goodness, this is a hard decision. Which one do I want? Do I want the luster or do I want the Pro Platinum? The great thing about the luster is that it shows no reflection. I mean, you can see that there's a light source coming from the monitors here, right? But it's not as mirror-like as the Pro Platinum. Look at that. That's amazing, isn't it? Beautiful, beautiful images. And you can have these images too. All you gotta do is just go to the website ocphotoprints.shop. That's right, I am centric with Web 3.0. We are about decentralizing. We are about bringing it back to the small people, the young mom and pops. We're not talking about corporate. We're not talking about having to subscribe to something just so you can get a freaking picture printed. No. All you gotta do is just customize your order. And what you do is you click on the customize order button there. Okay. And see here, now you have an option there to select your image. And this is the layout, so you can kind of get an idea how that's going to look like. You hit select, and it's going to open up your desktop. And if you're on your phone, that can actually work on your phone as well. So I'll just say, now once you upload an image, you'll see this little green button that says update preview. So you want to click on update preview, and what's going to happen is it's going to refresh the document with the changes that you have made to it. Now in this instance, this is just a one image document, so you can see here that I have the standard set pretty high because now this is Canon print. Let me just blow this up here because I do want to say a message about this. Now this is Canon prints, all right. So this is very expensive stuff. I got the official printer. This is something that is top of the line, and it's actually very sought after because it's not, you don't have to pay to print. It's so disconnected. It doesn't even have a Ethernet. port, so it doesn't connect to the internet. So that's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Anything else that you buy nowadays always calls home, always tells home what's going on, and seemingly gets programmed to sort of to stop working after a certain number of years, you know, and it's unfair. Unfortunately, that's just what happens with newer technology. I can't see past that. This is why I hold on to old tech. So, back to what I'm talking about here with these images. They have to be high resolution, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not sure about these prints, if you're not sure if they're going to look good, um, you know, you could try another place that isn't Canon materials, you know, because um, you want to save this for like the really good stuff. So I don't feel bad if you're saying, oh, you know what, I'm not sure if this is gonna come out very good. Maybe I don't have to pay the premium for Canon prints when the image itself is not going to be well enough to be used. So that's something that I think is important to know. All right, so back over here. Now I'm looking for an image that is much larger that I can use, and I do have some here. I'm just gonna find one that I can use for this example here. So there's this one, there's this one. Actually, let me try this one. So what happens when you upload something that's not the right orientation? The way this template works is it'll scale and it'll crop. So the two things. One, it'll scale it up to whatever the dimension is, to the shortest dimension. And the short dimension here would be the height, so that's going to be what gets maxed out. And the longer dimension is the width, and there's plenty of that, so that's what's going to get cut off. Now this is a super high resolution image. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All you got to do is just hit finish editing. You approve the document to make sure it's looking good, or if you need to continue editing, you can do that. Re-upload your image. That's all there is to it. Now this is something where it's not really about designing anything, it's just submitting your order. There's lots of other different applications out there that you can crop with, you can add text to it, you can do all that other stuff. You can do it straight from your phone, you can do it on your computer. Anybody who wants a computer, you sort of would like to use that, because why else did you buy a computer for? You're not going to be paying services to be all these expensive services, so you can design it right there. I mean, come on, that's just ridiculous. Just put in your order. Let's get this done, you know. So here you go, and I priced that at $39.99. Now here's the thing, I also offer photo retouching. So if you want your images retouched, you could be specific as well. You can say remove the baby hair, remove the blemishes, focus only on the neck area, and I'll do my best to correct it to standards, and I'll include a PDF proof, so we'll make sure that what you requested is what you're looking for. So that includes the hourly service. Usually gets wrapped up in a couple hours. It does take, of course, a day to get to it, depending on the workload. So if something that you need right away, just let us know. We can do what we can to move it up in the schedule. Fixative spray. So this is something that I'm going to be offering with the products that I have. So the fixative spray does a really good job, and this is a test print here. Does a really good job of making it so you don't smudge it. You don't smudge the artwork. And I kind of prefer this because I could reminisce with that beautiful car. Goodness. And now for this one, I stepped it out so that I can actually call it what it is, and this is the gloss with the fixative. And then I also tested out the photo gloss. Let's see, I got some 4x6s here. This one was I don't think I tested out the Pro Platinum. No, I didn't test out the Pro Platinum paper. This one was The was it the Pro Platinum? It was indeed the Pro Platinum. Pro Platinum. Yeah, same thing. And I haven't tried the luster with the fixative, but goodness gracious, look at that. You can still see that it's shiny, but it's a little bit of a matte sheen to it, but it's still mirror-like. You see that? Yeah, this is cool. This is what photographs are all about. You know, and it's not your phone, so you're not getting interrupted with a notification. You're not getting interrupted with a phone call. You're not getting interrupted with anything. You just get to enjoy what you have. So it's pretty cool. And if you want to order just one, you can order just one, and I will mail it to you. I will ship it out. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ed Horta. Ed Horta Creative, streaming at you live from beautiful Laguna Hills, South Orange County, California. And you are tuned into workStreams. workStreams. ocphotoprints.shop is the website. That's how it looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Easy photo prints online. Easy photo prints. All you gotta do is just choose your photo print, whether if you want to 7x5, 8.5 by 11, 8 by 10 for those headshots, and you can upload your high quality photo, complete your photo, order online, and it'll be shipped out to you. You got glamour shots, you got head and bust shots, and it's printed with 8 beautiful colors. That's cyan, photo cyan, magenta, photo magenta, red, green, yellow, and of course processed black for real photo albums. I mean, this is what I'm looking at right now. I mean, if I have a number of images that I want to be able to pull out and remember how awesome my GTO is, you know, it would be probably 5x7s. I'm actually gonna get those printed with 5x7. I'll definitely put the fixative on it, and I'll just have this little bundle, this little stack, away from the freaking phone. Because I don't know about you guys, but I am just very tired of technology. I mean, we should just use this as a utility, not be plugged into it. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ed Horta, Ed Horta Creative, streaming online for you from Laguna Hills, South Orange County, California. Click on Landscape Borderless. That's a 5x7. Look at that. So see. I'm gonna touch up my pictures. Cool. So I'm gonna get 2 of those. So the 5x7 that I have is on semi-gloss. Customize order. Yeah, that's all correct. I don't know if it's gonna accept it. I don't think those were high quality. It's probably gonna kick it back. That's the thing about those images is I lost the originals. Yeah, it says low quality, but looks like it's allowing it. So you just gotta hit finish editing, just say pick a document, add this to the cart. There you go. And the cool thing about the website that I'm using to distribute the to enter the orders, it's called Download Your Design. So that's the website that I had set up using the Procero eDoc Builder platform from Leant, and it's working out great. So here's how it works. So you have 2 copies of the 7x5 with this photograph on here. You can't see it. Let me just go like this. Go like this. It's gonna be single column, whatever. That's fine. You guys can see what's going on here. So that's a shopping cart, 7x5 borderless, and the order is for 2. And the cool thing about the Download Your Design, that what I was getting to, is that you get to keep the print file, the actual print file that was used to print out the photographs. So let's just say, hey, you tried me, you liked it. This is a Canon print using actual Canon materials. Cool, awesome. let's see what would happen if you were to get it printed at an Epson. Well, I don't have any Epson equipment, but you have the exact same file that I have that I used for that. Good test for you. Find somebody that has an Epson, and let's see how that looks. Maybe you want to try a press print. Try a press print and see how that looks. So that's the cool thing about Download Your Design, is that I'm not going to make it any difficult for everybody to get their design work done. Just get it done, move on with life. I'm not going to ding you. I'm not going to force you to a subscription. None of that. So that's the difference of Ed Horta. Ed Horta Creative, streaming at you live. I cannot find my mouse, and now I did. Streaming at you live from beautiful Laguna Hills, South Orange County, California. Alright, so let me see if I can. I cannot, because I cannot find. I am looking for. Whoa, what happened here? I am looking for some wires, because I want to connect this old speaker here. So give me a moment while I get that. What's up, Marty? Move. Move. Whoa. Who's that? Oh no. Here it is. Gosh. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Goodness gracious. Alright, so I am not an electrician and I don't know much about electronics, but I do know when something needs to be fixed here. So this is some speaker wire. This is power, this is ground, yes. So here, let me just turn off the damage. In fact, I'm going to turn it like that. There you go. This is plugged in, by the way. This is live, so I don't know if anybody can tell me whether or not this is a good idea. You can let me know in the chat or send me a text message, or you can give me a call in my studio phone. That's right, I have a phone right next to me that you can call in. That is, the number is 949-436-7878. That's right, the number again is 949-436-7878. Gets you, Eddie Do, that too. Now, let's see what happens. Oh my goodness, the freaking cats bit this. Okay. I don't have a blade, but I can just use this to kind of strip it, and I think I can just strip it to like about yay. And these are little copper, it's not even braided copper, it's just a little bundle of copper, thin copper wires. So what, are you supposed to solder them together? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, I got this opened up. I just don't want to break the little copper things. Alright, cool. So let's say I got that. Next up, I'm going to trim off. How did this become longer? I thought I trimmed it evenly. Oh, I don't know. I just separated it. Cool, cool. Alright, cool. So then same thing here. Go for about the same distance, which is about here. Yeah, alright, cool. Now gently, not cutting through it all the way out. All I'm doing is I'm scoring the plastic so that I can just tear it off. I just have a feeling that I might have to try a little harder, but be just as careful, if not more careful. Yeah, okay, so what I'm doing is I'm actually closing the scissor a little bit so that it slices into the plastic, but I just can't seem to strip it. Now if I strip the whole thing here, then I'm definitely going to lose, I'll be losing the copper. There we go. And I don't want to lose any of those little copper wires. Alright, cool. Like I mentioned, they're very thin. Break easily. Look, see? Oh yeah, I did pull out. I pulled out several of them. Jesus. Alright. There's no point to this. Well, actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just keep looking at this. Alright. Same thing here. This one, I don't think I pulled any freaking wires off of that. Alright, cool. Black is ground, and the gray color goes to the red one. This is because this is the longer wire that I had, or the shorter wire. Alright. Yeah, look at that. It's fraying. Alright, cool. Let's do that. Put this in here. Red, right? Power. Is it power or ground first? We're about to find out. Like I said, I'm not an electrician. I don't know much about electronics. It just needed to. It was too frayed, and a lot of the wires were broken, so I just stripped it off a little bit. Putting this in here. Look at that. It's starting to fray. Hey. It's fraying as soon as I'm putting it in there. Cool, so note to self, you don't shock yourself, you just braiding audio wires. See what I mean? Old tech. Old tech, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ed Horta, Ed Horta Creative, streaming at you live from beautiful Laguna Hills, South Orange County, California. And I am plugging in my... Hold on a second. What the heck is going on? There's a lot going on here. Okay, quiet. I don't want to get booted off or flagged any more than I already am. Cue the intro. Cue the intro. Where's my intro? Alright, folks. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Ed Horta Creative, and I am plugging in my OC Photo Prints shop, and that is the e-commerce interface for my Download Your Design website. And here you can upload your photos that you want to print. Beautiful images should not be confined to a device. Make those memories a reality with ocphotoprints.shop. This is Ed Horta. I'll see you soon, everybody. Have a good one. Where the fudge is the mouse? There we go. Enter once again.